How's your heart rate?
Yeah, I've just been on the bed there with the doc with his stethoscope on. Yeah, I said to the boys, for God's sake, please just let me enjoy 20 minutes where we're 3-0 up with 20 minutes to go. But it's a massive win for us. Unbelievable game. What a game, like in terms of championship, like an advert, if you like, for the championship. I think Sky Sports have got their money's worth, that's for sure. It could have been 7-5, couldn't it? I think both teams had numerous good chances, but they've got a really experienced quality squad, and I was so pleased with the boys to have won that game, and the way we blitzed them, if you like, for the first 20 minutes was big. And obviously at that point we could have gone on to score 2 or 3 more, and that was the difficult thing, because we'd had a couple of warning shots of their quality, and it was always going to get nervy the minute they scored the first, being so early and have so much time and give them a bit of belief. So I was disappointed with the 2 goals we conceded. Normally we're so strong at set pieces and we had a big enough team. But it is what it is, and we're sat in now, obviously with 3 points, and a really good win for the club, really, because I thought the fans sensed the importance of it, and they never stopped. You know what I mean? They know, again, we're probably the underdog today, and they perform 10 out of 10 on those occasions, and they deserved the win today, as did the players.
What was behind the Adam Webster switch?
Just our starts, really. I think that we needed to be a bit bolder, a bit braver with our starts. It was interesting watching Sky. The sort of analytics was that we was going to play a 3, so the opposition probably thought that as well. It caught them a little bit by surprise, and intensity to our press and the shutting down didn't give them a second to play. And obviously 3 really good goals from our point of view. Maybe they'll be disappointed with a long throw, a bit like we were, but some real sort of skill and will in terms of the finishes and the attitude to get in the box.
Has Adam played midfield much in his career?
Well, he's a good player, and he can play anywhere. Good players can play anywhere. He can take the ball, obviously, he's a big lad. I wanted protection or an option, and Corey Smith out. I can't do much, you know what I mean? In terms of the attribute that was required for that performance, something's got to change. In hindsight, maybe we should have signed somebody, but Corey Smith's still not right, and if I'd have had Corey, I'd have played Corey, but I didn't have Corey, so the closest one I could get in terms of that was willing to just sit in there was Webby, and I trust him wherever he plays, really.
You did have Wyman, who on Saturday you told us was almost ruled out for the season at one stage. So
that's true. I wasn't lying to you. That was what we thought. We thought that he was going to be out for the season, so it was an unbelievable recovery, really, and lads are calling him Lazarus, but just a really bad bruise. It was because the original x-ray we had, it looked like there was a crack to the metatarsal, and actually it was just a strange angle. So then when we had an MRI and an ultrasound scan, it just came up as severe swelling on top and underneath the bone. So I thought he was great again tonight of his energy. I don't even know who scored. Who scored? Brownhill first. Who scored the third? Vyman, and who was the third? And Hunty. Oh, was it? I thought that was Brownie. Yeah. So.
Brownhill was a pick of the bunch at third goal.
Was it? Yeah. That's when.
No.
Yeah, he just done another one, and he actually killed the move. And I thought to myself, it's just not worth it with their quality. And to be honest, we was questioning whether to play Jack anyway, because he'd been out for a bit, and then he'd gone and had 4 games in 12 days. So it worked out in the end, but it got a bit scary, didn't it?
How big a result is this in the scheme of things, then, do you think, with
well, it was 3 points. You know what I mean? I think the pleasing thing is we beat 3 top 6 teams in the last 4 games. So that is huge for the players and the players' confidence. They've got that belief now that they can compete with the top 6 teams, and I always said that we'd be a team that grows into the season, and it's an incredible run. You call me Streaky Johnson, don't you? But I take streaks like 24 games and only 3 losses every day of the week. So I'm really pleased with the players and the application that they've they've given me and us as a staff and as a club, and we'll see where it takes us. Like I'm genuinely not going to put any pressure on them, because I think they're already my heroes. So whatever happens, again at the start of the season, nobody externally expected anything from us, and we've got to go now to Villa, which is a fantastic game, a great club, and we'll try and do the same again.
Was that first 20 minutes as good as it gets?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was a big risk.
Well.
It was a big risk that I took there. I think in terms of the shape, you know what I mean, and we have gone to that 4-2-2-2 in fairness, and we scored. We've probably only played it about 55 minutes and scored 7 goals in that 55 minutes. There was 2 at Sheffield United and 2 at home. So again, it's something that I took from when I went to Leipzig, and it's a awkward formation to play against.
Just a word of Max Lee. There was some great saves at times, particularly keeping out Dwight Gale and Wally in the first half, and
Yeah.
I think again in the second half as well.
Yeah, I think Max is one of the best I've seen at that sort of close range, like reaction shot stopper, and I want from my goalkeeper a spiritual leader, if you like, in terms of to be a voice, to be a presence, to make big saves. And obviously we had Adriano Basso when I was playing, and his catchphrase was always believe, and that's what I expect. And it's fantastic that at 19, 20 years old, how old is he? He's young. He's 20. He's definitely not older than 21 anyway. He's such a young goalkeeper, can carry that sort of prestige, if you like, and the ability that the back 3 or 4, whatever he use, can trust him and don't have to get deeper, because they're protecting a young one. So I think for him, his confidence, his career, that's a really big game tonight.
These wins against West Brom don't come along very often. Who scored the winner last time?
I'm not sure, mate. He must have been a good player, though. There you go. Me and big Chris Ewolumo. Yeah. Last time I saw Chris Ewolumo's face like that, he missed that chance for Scotland. That was the same shock, missing that chance and me scoring. That's how little I scored.